Hello, hello. Welcome back to Fallout 3. It's been, I want to say it's been a full year since we have done this, and I wanted to come back and continue where we left off, and also just kind of give you guys some updates. So, I'm thinking first and foremost, I have to look at quests and get a better idea of like where we're at. But I'm sure anyone watching this has probably seen the news that we're going to be getting the Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters. We don't know when exactly, but it's very exciting. And then on the other side of things, Obsidian is going to get to work on Fallout again. And that's also very exciting. Lots of Fallout excitement. Yeah, that's another reason for me to come back and do the streaming. So, I was going to say, we haven't done or accomplished that much. We need to get a crippling injury and lose some health. And then go back to Moira. I feel like we probably could have just done that, I guess. It's okay. But yeah, no, I hope everyone's been doing okay. It's been quite a while since we have hung out and explored the wasteland together. I haven't actually been playing too many video games too all that often, you know. I'm sure I don't remember exactly every detail of everything I've ever told you guys, but I know you guys have probably caught on if you've been watching the other videos on the channel that I started streaming right around the time that my life also picked up and got very, very, very busy. So, over the past year, a lot has happened with work, family, you name it. But yeah, I've been okay and everything, all the same. Can't get me down. Let's see where we are headed. We're in kind of an odd area. I would assume we were trying to get over into Gunrunner Plaza. Yeah, we were. So to do that, it looks like we're going to have to go through the metro. Wonderful. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Or try to do. I say, I don't remember what weapon setups we got or what. So, yeah, I know I had mentioned to you guys I work at a car wash. In the time that you guys have not heard from me, a lot has happened with work. I changed my location now. Still helping manage at another location. So, you know, staying very, 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 very busy all the time with work. It's been very hard to even think about streaming or, you know, finding any time at all to play a video game. Whenever you're, you know, working 6 days a week and 40 plus hours type stuff, you know, it's just hard to squeeze in stuff you actually want to do. But that's okay. The way I see it too, anyone that like relates to that, where it's like, oh, it's just so busy and work, and all of this. Take a deep breath. This is some of the best advice I can give for people dealing with some of the same things I am. Just take a deep breath and relax. Where's the fire, really, you know? It's not such an emergency that everything's just gonna fall apart without you, and, you know, it'll be okay. Sometimes we just don't get to... You don't get to have everything you want right now. You know, sometimes you gotta put some work in, and just know, you know, a couple months, maybe a year, whatever the timeline. It's eventually gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Situation's gonna improve, you know, whatever. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, I don't want Dogmeat to die. We've been at this for like 5 seconds. I really don't think my heart could bear it. Yeah, we have a whole arsenal of equipment here. So, let's use it. Wanderer's leather armor? I mean, that's kind of cool. I do vaguely remember us grabbing that. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh. But yeah, I think things have been good overall. I don't really have a lot to complain about as far as life and the happenings of. God, I love Fallout. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I broke the lock.
Someone help me!
Dog. Alright, everything's fine. I have been playing New Vegas off and on. Anyone who watched the whole playthrough we did on the channel for that, shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. But I have been playing New Vegas here and there. Me and Lord Lemire just started playthroughs of that, and without talking, we happened to come up with very...
Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. The things they talk...
Alright. But, without Lord Lemire or I actually talking about it or aligning it, we both started a character that was very, very similar. I'm pretty sure his, is starting off the game as if he's already, a caravan guard person or a caravan runner, whatever you would call it. The only difference with mine is I'm going leaning in more toward more towards a tribal leader. So I'm going the path of the Great Khans and some stuff with Powder Gangers and that route. But then later, after I've established myself as a person in that world, as a tribal, and take over the Khans, blah blah blah. Then I'm gonna turn into more of a caravan driver type guy, but I don't appreciate getting shot. Let's see what we can do about that. We have medics, that's good. We have psycho, that's good. Pop a couple stems, and let's see, what's he rocking?
Oh!
There's something about the gunplay of 3. That's what I was gonna say though. I've been playing New Vegas, so some of this feels very strange compared to New Vegas, where everything makes sense. What are we growling at? Oh, is he down there? Oh! Ow! Oh, there he is. That's the one shooting me. Yeah.
Fresh meat.
Oh! Ow.
It's time.
See, I like the general, like, look of the Raiders in the Capital Wasteland quite a bit. It's kind of neat compared to, like, I feel like New Vegas's Raiders are the Jackals and the Vipers and, you know, those types of things. Even the Fiends, they all kind of feel more like Highwaymen, and I like that about them. Especially the Jackals and the Vipers, but the Raiders of the Capital Wasteland definitely have their own aesthetic that sets them apart. Why? What? No. Brotherhood Outcasts. Attack. There we go. I just had to get the attention drawn. Go get him, boys. Maybe one of you can die, and I'll get that pretty black and red armor.
Guy.
Oh my. Okay, dog meat. Those noises that you're making, they gotta stop. You just hear them in my ear, like, being upset. I'm missing a body. Where is it? This one? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I don't want to say, hey, I'm gonna start streaming again, you know, this is the routine, or anything like that at this point. I will be actively trying to squeeze in streams and finish the Fallout 3 playthrough. I want to at least do that, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I really would like to do that and get the Fallout 3 playthrough done. And I actually was thinking it would be really cool if we, well, I don't know what level we are, but I was thinking it would be really fun to just jump into one of the DLCs. I don't remember exactly what am I trying to say? I don't exactly remember if, like, I think Mothership Zeta would probably be the one that has the least amount of need for a high level. We are right here at the Galaxy News Radio, though. Let's see. We're not too far into this stream. We can still decide which direction we want to go. I think it would be fun to just jump into a DLC, because that would also mean there's more of the base game to do. We'll also come out a higher level, be able to tackle more of the Capital Waste. I think I'm sold. We're going to be dealing with aliens today, I have decided. And I think that's the right quest. If not, I'll be surprised. So let's go to Minefield and work our way up north, I guess, and we'll just see what happens. I know that this DLC is probably the simplest of them. Especially just considering, like, equipment and everything. Like, it gives you the essentials of what you need throughout the totality of it. There's, like, weird food items, and it's been a long time, though, since I have... Oh, I forgot about Arkansas. I'm gonna have to kill him, aren't I? Oh, that's not good. Hey, I meet the stipulations for Warrior's Quest. Alright, I think we're gonna have to kill Arkansas. Arkansas. There's a quest that involves him, but I don't think it's gonna see the light of day in this playthrough. Or at least that part of it. I don't the mesmerizer, you can use it on him, and I think turn him into a slave, send him to what's it called? Paradise Falls. Paradise Falls. That's it. In this playthrough, he's just food for us to eat and supplies for us to take. Which, yeah, give me all that, I guess. Where did he go? Right? His gun was over here. Was he up higher? Had to be up. If his gun was down, yeah. That makes sense. Richfield Gate Key. We might check that out before heading further north. Richfield Gate. I would assume we're in Ridge. Oh, I gotta quit doing that. I'm auto-picking whenever I press on the ammo crates. Because I'm just trying to take all, but I'm gonna end up getting locked out of a lot of supplies that way. Yeah, Ridgefield Gate. I don't know. Maybe up there? Maybe there's a gate. It looks like there's a fence around the water tower. Could be up there. 'Cause yeah, I don't see a gate per se. One of the fun advantages of streaming 3 is I genuinely know less about 3 than I do any other Fallout. I played New Vegas for such a long time. Still, to this day, I'm creating playthroughs of New Vegas that are still just as fun, if not more fun and interesting, than any of my other Fallout-related, playthroughs of anything. Another worth mentioning is probably Wasteland 3. I really, really enjoy the work that Brian Fargo and those guys did on Wasteland 3. I think it's just a very, very cool world. We got a Wastelander getting jumped by some mole rats that was he trying to feed him? Is that what this is insinuating? Is that a bowl? Or just, what is that? I don't know. That's weird. One thing New Vegas doesn't have, 100%. Well, this is a gate. It's just not the one I needed a key for. 20 HP, 9 rads. I don't want 9 rads. I want aliens. Duh. There are more enemies scattered around here, though. Is that a dog? Oh, shit, I shot my dog. That's not good. Keep the jokes out of my comments, please. It's different when it's the apocalypse. It's still a crime out there in the real world. I never realized, too, that looks a lot like Helios 1. Just the general building type and everything. Which makes sense. That's obviously an industrial, factory type building. It does amaze me though. Going from New Vegas in 3, how much things are similar but different. It's like kind of a Twilight Zone thing, because honestly when I went to AIM, I didn't even register that I didn't have my iron sights, but that is definitely the core difference between them, the two games. And honestly, too, I don't think that Fallout 3 is as green as I remember it being. Like, right now, this doesn't feel just green. I mean, yeah, a bit, but it has a lot of like gray hues to it too. Just a general isolated feeling. This is a very, very cool cityscape of that back there. And just the clouds, the mountains, and you have these closer hills and everything gives you a good perception of detail. But yeah, I'll try to remember how to go about uploading this to YouTube. It's been a while. I had a very specific process, but it's been a year, so, and it's me, so even more so, it's a lot of that ADHD type stuff with me. That's just like I really thought I did that, or a lot of times at work I have 2 wrenches because I need like a backup and the one I'm actually right by where I'm working, and then when I find it, it's a mile away, nowhere close to home, I didn't even go over there. Is dog meat okay? I'm so paranoid about dog meat. They seem to be doing way more. I don't know if it's a sign or maybe a bird we have, but it's noticeable, to say the least. I like those birds. Those birds are nice. And the stars peeking through the clouds is a very nice image. Why are we getting rads? Oh, that's gotta be we're like by a crater or something. Why are we getting rads? From where? Oh. That makes some sense. I said, why are we getting rads? Oh. Yeah. Space. So, real quick. Oh. Okay. But I wanted to look at the path of the space away. This might be a good time to talk about the Fallout news that was unleashed upon the world. Maybe. Let's see if it throws us into dialogue or something. No. But we will watch this intro without me talking about everything. I haven't seen this since I was probably like 8 years old. I remember, so I told you guys before in one of the other videos about how when I played Fallout 3 as a kid, I was just terrified of the wasteland. There's super mutants, it's just bad stuff out there, right? So I'd hide in Megaton. This is the one thing that I remember venturing out of Megaton to go do, because I saw my older brothers doing it, playing through the DLC, and I saw this intro sequence when they were doing that, and just the concept that you could go to space in this game was really neat, because, when as far as you've gone is like maybe Megaton, maybe.
Hey, you okay? You all right?
Maybe.
About time you woke up. I was.
Okay. There. Now we can talk in peace. I didn't mean to skip all that dialogue, but the concept when you see Megaton and it's made out of these airplane parts and stuff, the concept that you could go from that, right? That's your concept of the wasteland, to what do you mean I can go to space? And for a little kid brain, it's like that's obsessed with this apocalyptic world. Going to space in that apocalyptic world was very promising, and I think that's why this DLC gets a lot of hate. Because I know I haven't talked about it yet, but Mothership Zeta is 10,000% probably everyone's least favorite Fallout 3 DLC. In the same way, like Dead Money is the least favored of the New Vegas DLC. With that being said, I think that all the New Vegas DLC is still 4.5 stars or higher in quality of what it's giving you. I do understand where people are coming from with Fallout 3 and Mothership Zeta, because in comparison to like Operation Anchorage or really any of the other DLCs in this game, it just doesn't add as much depth to the world. And I think people, whenever you tell people, hey, in the Fallout universe, you're going to go to space and you're going to get to be on an alien spaceship, people are probably expecting to get some lore out of that. So I think it's probably just it's poor design in a weird way. It might be good design depending on how you look at it, because the aliens are generally, it's canon that they exist, but the general lore on them is kept very mysterious, and I do think that is on purpose. But that's not to say this DLC doesn't give you some level of information about the Zetans and what they're up to, or what they're doing, or, you know, that kind of a thing. It does, I don't remember, but I believe it sort of paints a picture, not directly, but that, you know, there's always a bigger fish, that concept. So the Enclave usually being that bigger fish, I do think that maybe, just maybe, it's a possibility. And it's I guess canonically a possibility, but that's not saying much, is that the aliens would be like the bigger bad above even the Enclave. Like, if the Enclave were to conquer the world the way they want to and completely purify humanity again, whatever, there would still be the Zetans that might come in when that happens and things stabilize. As you'll see in this DLC, the Zetans have been keeping an eye on the Earth for thousands of years, and who knows how much longer than that. So, yeah. General overview. The reason people don't like this DLC is it had a lot of potential to have some lore and interesting information, and there's some really good videos on YouTube about that kind of a thing. If you want to check them out, go do that. I'm always going to push for more. Go check this out in the community. Go check that out in the community. I know I still stay up to date on some channels that I started following forever ago, like 12 years ago. Razorwire is a really good one. Getting off track, but Razorwire is essentially the where we got the mini movie Fallout Lanius and stuff, and he's still very active. Razorwire is actually the name of his upcoming like TTRPG game thing. Very Fallout inspired, pulls inspiration from a lot of other dystopian worlds and spaces and that kind of a thing. But everything I've seen posted about Razorwire looks sick. Kind of a very off-topic shout-out thing, but yeah, no. While we were on the topic of checking out stuff on Fallout, Razorwire, that Facebook page, YouTube, I believe, just check that stuff out. Very cool. Other than that, like I was originally saying, there's a lot of videos on Mothership Zeta and the Fallout 3 DLCs if you want to get more information other than just watching me play it. But without further ado, we are about 30 minutes into this stream. It's about time we get started on our space adventure.
That's really like you. At least they let me keep my clothes. Looks like they stripped you of everything.
Stay back! Stay away from me! I love the idea of that, just like in a movie or a movie scene, waking up on the alien spaceship and just freaking the fuck out. That's actually, let's do it. I feel like that's a very realistic response.
Whoa, whoa, settle down there, kid. I'm not gonna hurt you. take a second, look around, and you'll notice that I'm stuck in here with you, okay? You're okay for now. Well, at least until they decide they want to poke at you some more. Or worse.
I don't want to get poked. I don't care who she is. Like, in this situation, I just would not care who she is. I'd be happy that I'm looking at a human, you know? So, I also probably wouldn't go straight to escaping. I would much more, yeah, what's gonna happen to me?
Your guess is as good as mine. I can't understand what they're saying. I don't remember half of what they did to me. And that might be a good thing. I know we ain't the only ones. There's a whole bunch of us in here. They'll pluck folks out every now and then. Sometimes they bring them back, sometimes they don't. Either way, I ain't keen to find out what they're doing.
Yeah, I guess at that point it would be how
Been
do you
here
get
for a
out
little
here?
while, but haven't found a way to... Shit. You hear that? It's coming again. Get back against the wall now.
Do not do it. Do not come. I don't like that thing. Like, they just keep an eye on you. I mean, I would assume that it's some kind of a camera. I like how it moves, though. And it's not even, like, completely dark track, dude. It kind of jilts off of it a little. Oh, I missed it. No, I didn't? Oh, that's not good. Back against the wall, 100%. Is that just free space up there? I don't know. Oh, are we talking?
I'm thinking maybe now you can understand it's a good idea to get the hell out of here?
I mean, yeah. So I ask again. How do we get out of here?
Now you're talking.
I tried
I can
before.
tell you, there ain't an easy way out of here. I've looked around, I can't find any panels, wires, circuits, nothing. I'm thinking they did us a favor putting us together in here like this. And I say we use it to our advantage. And for the record, the name's Soma. Nice to meet you.
Soma. Isn't Soma one of those games that the YouTube guys, like, passed around for a while? I don't remember. It was something like artificial intelligence, or maybe it was like robot, like some Detroit Become Human type shit. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm onto something. I know it. There was a game called Soma that had something to do with a thing. Alright, I'm not looking for a sidekick. I'm not really the hero type. Yeah, do you have a plan?
Yeah, a little of both. It always worked for me in the past. No reason to second guess it now.
Okay, well... I'm just... Yeah, let's move
Want
this
us
along.
alive for something. Who knows what? Point is, if it looks like one of us is gonna kill the other, they'll step in to stop it. So that's what we do. We throw a few punches, make it look real, and then jump them when they come in to break it up.
Okay. I mean... Okay, so already we know something about the aliens. The people they are taking, or abducting, I guess, they're trying to keep them alive. That makes sense, I guess, if you're studying or trying to learn or even experimenting on those subjects. You would definitely care about keeping them alive. I mean, taking them at all and just killing them, like, outright, that's pretty bad. Like, even Caesar's Legion, who's one of the more evil factions in Fallout, knows that when they overtake the enemy, it's way more resourceful to take those people alive and turn them into slaves, use them for labor, and etc., than it is to just kill them. You know, it's like Negan in The Walking Dead too. Like, people are the biggest resource in an apocalypse of any kind, because that's another person to swing a hammer, plow the field, get water, all of that stuff, right? So the aliens keeping us alive either means they have a use for you. Whether, you know, you'll live past completion of that's not detailed, but yeah, either they want humans as subjects, or they just want to understand us and our chaotic ways.
Hell if I know, but at least it's a start. It's better than sitting here waiting for them to experiment on us even more. Alright, good boy. Now let's not get too rough here, okay?
Boy.
Gotta make it look good, but don't want to do any serious damage.
Retriever. Arr. Look at that face. She's mad.
Come on, make it look good.
Yeah, Soma. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Stop it. Alien bugs. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pin her in the corner. Yeah, right there. Oh, she's like bobbing and weaving. Bobbing and weaving. Bobbing and weaving. Oh. 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 Yow. Alright, let's gang up on this one.
Take them out.
She immediately going to... This is terrible.
Oh, damn it.
I don't like the punching. I also don't like that I'm 10,000% barely going to survive this at all. That shocking thing that I'm being hit with, it kind of hurts. See, that's what I mean. If me and her would have just ganged up on one of them, maybe we would still have some fight. Okay, come on, come on. Bring it on, aliens. Oh my. Please, 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 please. I don't have anything to heal with at all, do I? No, all I have is the shock baton. Without it, I'm nothing.
Let's go. Who knows how long it'll be before they send more
I have no help.
after us.
Yeah, that.
I got something special for you.
Fuck that. Oh? Is she okay? Uh-uh. Go away. I could probably have saved her. I feel like I want to keep everyone alive. Oh, I don't want to play through everything again, though. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't know her before. I don't need to know her now, right? Right. I would like some food or anything that could, you know, some sustenance would be nice. I'll be back. There's a cat inside that is not my cat. So I'm gonna put that cat outside real fast. I'll be right back. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Alright. Test, volume. Alright, it's still working good enough. Hello. Yeah, so there's this cat that is not mine. And it, I guess, snuck into my house when I had the door open. Oh. Well, I don't want to go in myself, right? That would be dumb. Who are you?
I'll wake up in a minute now.
Oh,
Just need
wow.
to wake up.
Rivet City Security.
Nope. Not real. None of it is real. It can't hurt me if it's not real.
I might come back and kill that person for, like, their armor. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like the hook. The hook is bad. The claw. Ah, yes, the Merc Veteran outfit. One of my favorite of all the mercenary outfits. An Enclave officer. Well, let's see here. So I'll wear the hat. Yep, that's me. Hey, that's cool. The healing archway, they just added this to 76. Can it do that again? Give it to me. Okay. Also, I seem to remember some theory regarding, I think it had to do with the Zayton terminals like these in the Institute. The idea, I don't remember, something I was either on Reddit or YouTube, that's for sure. Okay, we're getting a lot of captive logs. I think we'll look through those here in a second. It wants us to go that way, so obviously we don't go that way. What is that? What is that? What does that mean? It's some kind of a shape. I don't know. No visible way to open it. Well, okay. I guess I'll go the way it wants me to. Okay, so same exact oh my god, hold on. I don't like that. Oh my god. That is a danger door. Ah. Well, I'm not gonna make the joke. Actually, what happens if I here? I don't want to actually like die because of this. But oh my god, that would be so bad. So it doesn't kill me, but just so you let me see if I can set this up. So, I want to get it where you guys can kind of see the horror that is this. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to. But yeah, no, the way that this thing closes, dude, no. Ah, the way it just like sharp bites down. It's almost like a vault door, too, which I'm sure was intentional. Yeah, it has a very similar locking system as a vault door, which makes a lot of sense. You know, you think about it, the vaults are very they're airtight structures meant to survive, you know, the nukes and everything. This is a fucking spacecraft. Smith James 124, how long have you been streaming on Twitch? What's up, man? So I started streaming, I want to say close to 2 years ago.
Hi there! Listen, can you let me out of here? to shut that off to open the door here. Well, not really shut it off. More like blow it up. If you turn off the coolant, it'll get really hot and then explode. So be careful, okay?
What? Anyway, Smith James. Yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch for probably 2 years-ish, give or take. I have a YouTube channel where I upload all of the streams, and I've been inactive for probably, yeah, I think it's been a little over a year. I've kind of been on a hiatus, just focusing on work and family and stuff. I've got 2 kids, 6-year-old, and the younger one's almost 2 now, and the 6-year-old's almost 7, so I have been very, very, very busy with a lot of things in life. But I'm back, and I really want to finish this playthrough. Oh, that makes sense. I really want to finish this playthrough of Fallout 3. We started it, like I said, about a year ago, and I feel really bad because I played through the entirety of New Vegas, so coming back to 3 to finish it, I've just been so, childlike state of wonder with all of the Fallout news that we've been getting, so I figured there's no better time like right now with the remasters and stuff. Is that gonna explode? The answer is yes. I think I got away just in time.
Thanks. Are you escaping? Do you want to see the rest of this place? I've seen a bunch. I can show you if you want.
But yeah, man, welcome to the stream. If you enjoy what you're seeing, I have plenty other videos that are largely the same thing. Like I said, we did I think it was a Mr. House playthrough of New Vegas. That was a lot of fun. And that's up on my YouTube channel under the same name, Satney Jester 1271. If you search it on YouTube, you'll find the same profile picture and everything, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I changed it. But I have some housekeeping to do on the channels anyway. Coming back after a year, Twitch and YouTube, they're constantly changing and adapting and doing up all kinds of things like that, so. But yeah, like I said, the prior episodes of this are on the YouTube if you want to get caught up. I don't think we've done anything too substantial. Coming into the Fallout 3 playthrough, I really haven't played 3 too much, and it's been a long time since I've done a complete playthrough, including all the DLCs, and so I would love to be able to, with Twitch and other aspects, be able to create like a legitimate income off of stuff, whether it be Twitch or a mixture of things, but in all reality, I'm not really like shooting for that as a goal or anything. I guess I'm more focused on community in general and having fun and talking about the game, Fallout mostly in general. I really fell in love with the universe of Fallout from like a really young age, so I know just so much about it. Most of the games I know like the back of my hand. That's kind of where 3 is set apart. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like on a mission to hit affiliate or anything. I have some friends that are, and they provided a lot of support and good information for me whenever I was starting off and learning things, looking for that information. And that was super duper helpful because, yeah, I mean, if you just go back on my YouTube channel and look at some of the earlier stuff that I was doing, you can tell that I really was more unaware of things than like the latter videos.
great!
But yeah, as long as we're chatting kind of back and forth, what I mean, you're watching a Fallout stream, so I'd assume you're a fan of Fallout. What's your favorite Fallout game, or maybe you like the TV show more? Anything like that. I'm always interested to hear from other fans of the series and what
See?
they like or don't like.
Told you I could help.
And that's for you guys down in comments section and stuff too. I love hearing from you guys about Fallout, things that stand out, things that didn't really fit in, just all the little details that, you know, we all play this in this universe for. Me personally, I really like factions. I think factions are probably the most interesting aspect of Fallout, especially with some of them. Like, I think the idea of Caesar's Legion, for me, is way more intriguing than most other factions, or just more intriguing for the world of Fallout, because if there's a group of people who just decided to wear football pads and simply because they found a lot of it, you know, like it was something that they could uniformly put on their soldiers, I think that's really, really interesting. Because that's kind of like the Minutemen too, where it's like, it doesn't really make sense, but for some reason in Fallout, it makes total sense. No, Smith James, yeah, I was asking, what's your favorite entry in the Fallout series? Are you like one of the OG fans that really likes Fallout 1, 2, the top-down isometrics, or like for me, my first Fallout game was Fallout 3, which is partially why New Vegas was so awesome, because it was such a improvement on everything that was already there, and it's also its own unique, really cool world. But yeah, I'm one of those, like, I can sit here and talk about Fallout Van Buren and New Vegas and all the old school stuff, but I haven't played any of the really old Fallout games. I know a lot about them because I'm a lore junkie with Fallout, but if you want to come with us, my guy's already suffering from schizophrenia from being in space with the aliens. There is no us. It's just me.
Sure. I love exploring, and it's been a while since I've been out and about. We'll have to be careful, because they'll be mad that we're out. But it's okay. I know how to get through the steamworks. We need to get to the big engine room, so I can show you the rest of the ship. Let's go.
I love how it's just inexplicable that this little girl just knows. She just knows her way around this ship. I think that's so good. You know, though, there's a holotape in 76 that I need to go back and listen to now, because I'm pretty sure it has something to do with an abduction, and I think the little girl in it, her name might be Sally. I need to check in on that. That might be a connection that they tried to make 76, but I'm not sure. Yeah, how do you know?
Oh, I've been here a while. A long while. Sometimes I can sneak out of my cell and go explore. I've seen a bunch of the ship. It's pretty neat. But they always catch me and put me back here.
Okay, so I want to talk about that for a second. She's been here a long while. She lets you know, like, it's been a long time, right? But she's a child, too, which insinuates that she couldn't have been here for that long, or she has literally lived her whole life on this spaceship. Like, the aliens, this could be insinuating that the aliens actually abducted a baby. And we're not to the point yet where we see the other people the aliens have taken, but spoiler, they're like cryogenically frozen type in some type of way. And so that makes me wonder whether or not she's just been like in and out of cryo sleep, essentially, or if she was taken as a baby, or if there's like some other weird thing going on, like she's actually an Institute synth, or something. I don't know.
I don't have any family anymore. My mom and dad died a while ago, before I ended up here. You know, back when all the bombs dropped on everything. Yeah, it was right after that. And then me and my sister, we got pulled up here. Except, I haven't seen her in a long time.
Oh, dude, no. Like, I didn't like that. It kind of made me sad. So, her life, thinking about it from her point of view, the world ends. All these bombs go off all around you. You're like with your mom and your dad, or maybe they put you in like where they thought was a safe space and that's the last time you saw them type of situation, right? But then it's just her and her sister, and they go up into the spaceship together, but then you like never see her again. That would be the biggest mindfuck of my life ever. Like, I have 7 brothers. To be in this situation and have any one of them with me would be so relieving for being in such a stressful environment and situation. So imagine like your sibling, is in this situation with you. You both are abducted by aliens. You wake up and it's just you, or you're in a cell with a stranger, right? I immediately freaking fuck out with no help given. I'm going straight to max insanity.
Sure. We need to go to the big engine thing, and then from there we can go up to the top of the ship. That's where the guy in charge is. I've only seen him once or twice, but he's extra mean. I guess you'll probably have to kill him or something, huh?
Okay, sure. I guess. So her special ability is being able to go through the vents, which is helpful. I remember, I forget the kid's name. I think the super mutant's name is Ra-Ra. But in 76, the Raiders have a kid that can also go through vents and stuff to aid in your exploration or breaking into the gold vault, if I remember right. So what did I just pick up? That was something. Alien biogel? Okay, so that's my stim pack. I'm gonna hotkey that and hopefully not accident. What's that? What's in here? This is gonna be me this whole time, by the way. It's just, oh, what's this? Ooh, piece of cane. Oh, over here, piece of cane. Oh, I got my equipment back? Well, hell yeah, brother. It's a shame I didn't think to do some inventory management before coming into here. Okay, so I mean, I have a decent amount of ammo, but I do think that's going to be one of the first problems that we run into is, and I only know that because I just, that's one of the things about this DLC. Everything is going to be energy weapons this whole time, so I might try to use the plasma pistol until it breaks, just because I have a lot of energy cells, and then I might go to some of these other options later. I will say that stun baton too, I think, was really, really, really helpful. It seems like it deals with the weaker aliens very quickly. So now we have plasma pistol and shock baton. They're both hotkeyed. This room being very confined to, it reminds me of 2 things from New Vegas, one of which being the Hidden Valley bunker, and the other is, the Powder Ganger Vault. Is it? That's Vault 19, I believe. It's kind of like just south of Fiend territory. Oh, that wasn't the kind of door I thought it was. Now everything's yellow instead of whatever color. Whoa, what is all this? See, I think this type of a thing, right? It's like they're putting stuff on a shelf, but what the hell is it? That almost looks like something you'd see.
I guess
on
they're
an
already
show.
looking for us. I can sneak past them in the vents, but you're too big to fit. We'll have to figure out how to get around. Wow, really? I get to use a grenade.
I can give her a frag or a plasma grenade. I mean, I know I'm getting way too deep about all of these small decisions, but I just had the thought, like, I guess seeing those two together just made me think about Halo. Because I was like, in Halo, frag grenades and plasma grenades are, like, super different in how they work and how they activate and everything. I think in Fallout, most things are just pin grenades. So I'm going to try the
Got
plasma.
it.
I kind of just want to see her kill aliens. You know? This room reminds me of Dead Man. I don't know. It's the orange in that shocking light. Pay attention. Sorry? That was awesome! Small alien crystal. I had a feeling over was gonna be a thing here. I kinda wonder if it might be worth it just to be over encumbered through the whole thing, but I also am not doing a challenge run, so. I do think I can drop one of those shock batons though, if I need to clear up some weight. Also, this is just from a game design perspective, when you leave shit that looks cool laying around, I want to pick it up. So when it looks cool and I can't pick it up, that's like, it's just a pet peeve that you don't need to give your players, I feel like, as a developer.
Down the hall. Just stay here, and I'll try and get this door open for you.
I don't care.
Or don't.
I'm gonna spend this whole DLC shooting aliens. I might as well start now. Take them out. Yeah, we're gonna drop shock baton. I don't think we need it. And then I don't think I've used melee hardly at all on this character, so we may end up getting rid of some of that as well. Stay back. Oh, hello everyone. Do I have a grenade still? I do. Where are they going? Oh, that'll be good. Used his body as a shield. My plan the whole time. Don't try to hit me with that. Your puny little space. This is why the Enclave's defeated, by the way. I just had that thought shooting this plasma pistol. Bold singularity. Sorry, pal. We don't do AI viewers or anything like that. You're done. Yeah, if you guys are ever on stream watching, I don't tolerate like bot type messaging at all. I manually block everything that I see like that. And it's different if you're a creator and you genuinely want to do it like some kind of a like, hey, if you like Fallout, I also do Fallout. Cool. Now we're community building and it's a good time, you know. But don't just get on people's streams and start talking about some random, like it's not an ad space, you know. Go pay someone and get that ad space if that's what you're after. But don't do it here. So this is a very interesting looking thing. Oh no! There we go. Yeah, what is this? So what am I looking at? I don't remember this weapon. Does it shoot out of both? Oh, it fires like a ray between, like, both barrels shoot one projectile, right? That's what I'm seeing. Oh, this is cool. I 110% think that this weapon alone is interesting enough to throw into other Fallout stuff. Like, everyone likes the alien blaster, right? The alien pistol. This thing looks sick compared to any of the other alien weapon designs I've seen. It would be even cooler to find like a Wasteland modified version of alien tech. I think that should be something in the future. Imagine finding like a cowboy type character, but he's utilizing like an alien technology something on it. I don't know. You know what I mean though. Just the idea of like Wastelandifying the alien equipment, I think, is a very cool concept. Let me know what you think. Personally, like I said, this weapon in particular just feels like something that could be modified for more of a human look. I could see the Brotherhood doing insane things with it. It almost seems like it's shooting in a similar way of like something Liberty Prime would do. Whoa. They got little peepholes. I don't like how creaky this spaceship is. I feel like it probably shouldn't be so creaky. Maybe that's the message for Bethesda about this. Creakiness does not equal scariness. I do have a quest marker that might help. I also need to resolve this carry weight problem. Let's go. I got a lot of random equipment I don't think matters all that much to me. And I'm gonna drop those. That we're good. We're golden. What? Like this. Like, what is this? This has to be like a reactor. That's gonna be me this whole DLC, by the way. Walking around looking at shit going, oh, what's this? This actually, I'm glad I looked at this. I want to know what this is. That looks like the fucking holocron. Oh my god! Alright, and we're gonna swift to the right, maybe dodge him. Yeah, that's what I mean. You hear that sound? That is such a good sound. I like this gun. You guys are
Oops,
Oh,
I didn't see those two. There's a door on the left I can open though. You should try and go that way. Sorry.
Door on the left? This one? No, I think I'm gonna go around whatever this way is. This is my destiny. Yeah, so this is, I think I figured out kind of the idea of this gun.
For just a second.
It reloads like a Gauss rifle.
When you hear
So-
the noise, go to your left, okay?
This is a Gauss pistol, basically. it's mag bay. Instead of being a shot and then reload, which I think is the case with most of the 3 and Vegas Gauss rifles. Oh, do not shoot me. I'm allergic to bullets. Also, I just remembered there is this thing. I think it has to do with me streaming from an Xbox. I'm not sure. I don't know. I need to get a professional to help me get a better setup for not a lot of extra dollars. But if you're watching, what is that? Okay. Yeah, if you're watching the stream on Twitch and it starts to get where, like, what you're hearing me talk about is not matching up with what you're seeing, the simplest fix that I have is to quit out the stream, maybe even out of the app, and just load back in, and it should resolve. I've never found a better way to take care of that problem. I remember I had to do a lot of settings with the game and touching the music and everything to get it where it Alright, let's see how good this alien goop stuff feels. What is alien epoxy? It doesn't say it does anything, which is weird. What does it do? It's gotta do something. I don't like how the creature's moving. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be using this pistol, I think, the entirety of this DLC. This feels like a really fun, cool thing. Yeah, it is. We might need to drop some along the way a few times, but I'll try out the Alien Disintegrator too. I know this is what I typically see people using through DLC. I'm not tired of killing aliens just yet, but that is also something a lot of people have to say about it eventually. Like, it's fun for a little while, and then it's like, oh my god, how many more? So... Hey! That's what I thought. Now, that turret, that's illegal. That's illegal, and you cannot... Yeah. That's what I thought. Jeez Louise, that hurt a little bit. I mean, eating raw meat, using my stim packs. Alien squid food. It'd be cool if this alien food gave you some special thing other than health. I need to remember that this is here. That healing archway. It is nice that those are scattered about and that they're reusable. Pretty much use those as your checkpoints. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't hit. There's something about the physics of Fallout, I tell you. That entire body exploding away from the leg as opposed to the leg exploding. That's why we play these games. That could have happened normal, but it didn't. I hear another one. Are they up here? Or are they down there? Oh. Alien worker? Oh, yeah. You lose karma if you kill. You're a problem. see what I mean? Like, how? How are you gonna explode everything like that? Return to Moira. I could use Moira's help. That would be nice. Oh, I thought you were a worker. I'm about to die if I don't nail this. Now I need to spam my Pip-Boy button. Okay. Just in case there was one behind me. Try to get this healing in. Oh, what am I doing? There was a healing arch. I specified whenever we passed. It's right in here, right? Yeah. That'll do. Yep. Definitely look forward to another stream in the near-ish future. I don't know when. I'm not gonna tell you guys when. Keep an eye out for it, and worst case scenario, keep an eye on the YouTube. As soon as I remember how, I'm gonna have these uploaded to YouTube. So, oh nope, that's a couple bad things. Yep, we don't like those. I'm gonna try to minimize that might be the most general time I can hit is in the next few weeks. I will try to do the next part in this episode. Adventure. I was gonna say not much longer. Good. So, if there's anything I want to tell you guys before I think in general we touched all the bases here. I'm back, sort of. I'm not dead. I'm alive. Life is going well. Work's good. I'm learning a lot about electricity right now, which has been quite the adventure. Excited for some of the projects I have coming up at work. Other than that, I mean, yeah, life's good, kids are good, wife's good, everything's good. So, I say wife, but technically, me and her are not, like, really married. So, I don't know how y'all feel about that. I personally don't care how y'all feel about that. But just to share, you know. Y'all know how it is when you tune into these. You're gonna hear a little bit about life, everything in between. But if you guys are interested in talking about Fallout in general, be sure to check this video out on YouTube and comment, and I will respond to every single comment on the YouTube video. Simply because I'm that cool. Oh, that alien worm food looks crazy. Small alien crystal. Okay, so now we're starting to see the items we can actually pick up. It does feel like a lot of these other items could have been pick-upable. Like, what is that? What even is that? That looks like a... Oh, what are they? They're like a shoehorn? Or maybe that's like a clothing item. I don't know. I just think that these weird little alien items are so interesting. I would love to have more information on them. I'm sure they have like a game file name that would have more info, but I don't. Okay, I'm tired of those. Least favorite thing in the whole DLC. The aliens, the turrets are a no-go for me. Because you're just walking along, having a grand old time, and then fucking getting lit up. Yeah, you're not gonna get this. This thing just hurls that ball of energy, too. And see, I've been looking at these, too. These little geometry shapes that kind of come out above doors. That's gotta mean, like, something, you know, for where you're at on the ship. Yeah, probably. Engineering core. That would make sense. Hi, Sally. Do I talk to you?
Come on, we're
say so. I kind of need a healing arch though, Sally. Do you have a healing arch?
Okay, I'll show you what I found. If you want to get out of here, I think it'll help. Come on, follow me.
What are you talking about? If I think it'll help.
Aw, nuts. They turned it off. Last time it was... It's kind of like an... It must be... Oh,
Okay. I thought that chair was Sally. Maybe there's a healing archway nearby that I could have to use, please.
so this is it. Pretty neat, huh? I've never had the courage to wake them up, but I think you're going to need to. The spaceman has a suit, and we need him to use it.
Sally has a bit of that Tiny Tina thing going on too. Same with I think Ra-Ra's the super mutant. It might be the kid, I don't remember. But the kid from the Crater Raiders in Fallout 76, that kid and this kid, Sally, both strongly give Tiny Tina vibes from Borderlands. Oh, I got an achievement! Oh, you guys get to see that too. That's awesome. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. Okay, so let's take a look at what I think we're mostly just gameplay functionality. We have a higher speech and lockpick. So yeah, that's what I'm dumbing it down to. I think we were just going for functionality. Weapons-wise, going into small guns, I like that. Gonna put us at 50 at least. Speech, we may put up to 75 just to match up with lockpick. And then we have 2 more to go. I think for this DLC, medicine might help. Actually, maybe not, because it says Spin Pack, Red X. I would imagine the only healing items would go into that too, but I don't know. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't care about that as much. I think science is gonna be important. Explosives can be important. It comes up. I like that we're going into repair small guns and speech. That feels like my New Vegas builds anyway. I think I've talked about this in a previous video, but these, to me, this is not a perk. This is not a perk at all. I would call this a boost. It's not a perk, though. Just getting more skill points is not a perk. Whoever greenlit that decision is not, no, bad, very bad. I like Gunslinger. As long as you have a neutral karma, you can have an extra 30 points to speech. That is overpowered and insane, because I feel like most of the speech options in the game, not most, but a good percentage of them can weigh a decision, I feel like, more toward a good or bad thing, which in turn would affect your karma. Okay, I'm scrolling further than what I can actually get. I think Gunslinger is a good one. I like Gunslinger. Yeah, we don't have a lot of legitimate perks here, so I'm thinking Intense Training, Swift Learner, and Gunslinger. Gunslinger is going to be the most useful, I think, in this DLC, but also Swift Learner would allow us to take more advantage of the XP we're getting with all the combat we're going through. I'm going to go with Gunslinger because I prefer, after looking at the stats, seeing what's more focused on gameplay stuff, I'm just going to rock that out, 100%. Oh, cool. I got another achievement. Oh, we'll find out more about it in the next episode, but this guy right here, I'm almost certain, I could be misremembering, but I'm just going to tell you guys about this fact. This guy, served in like the same squad, battalion, or platoon, I forgot the terminology is one of those, but he was a part of the same like unit as, Nate, or the protagonist from Fallout 4. And I find that very interesting, because there's nothing really connecting them anywhere, other than the fact that he says he was from a certain, like, regiment, and I think Nate in Fallout 4 says a similar thing. I'm gonna kill him and try to take his outfit. That outfit should be in every game and New Vegas. I do love the setup of this though. Like you look in this and it's like, damn, that guy looks like a gunslinger right there. Spaceman has probably the least amount of aura of any of these. I also feel like he should have a name on his suit. The space stuff is also why a lot of people really want Texas, because Texas has like a NASA center, and in the Fallout world it's called something else. But getting to know more about what was going on in space is really a cool thing. I think that's why the Repcon Museum in New Vegas is so cool. Okay. Oh yeah, everyone unfreeze at once.
Hiya, mister.
Hiya, mister. Alright, I'm gonna save and kill everyone. Simply because I want to know what of their gear I could take with me. So
Damn it! End of
damn! Pause. Okay, so we won't be doing that. But I am glad I saved right there, because I have to leave very soon. So I'm gonna back us up to here. Oh, I like that. Paulson goes and stands off on his own. Oh, okay, everyone. Just gonna kind of eventually start wandering around. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save again, and then I'm gonna pause and talk to you guys for a sec. First and foremost...
What? Where am I? I'm here!
Yeah, you are. How strong are you?
Oh, you...
Elliot, that's a fucked up name, bro. I'm sorry. That's one of those names I'm not even I'm gonna beat I got it. Well, that'll teach you to talk in my outro. Winterized medic armor. I at least gotta take a look at that real quick. Medicine plus 10. Oh, that's cool. It is interesting to see, like, into what Anchorage looked like to any degree. So, yeah, it's armor alone. It's kind of...
Hiya, mister.
Okay, let's do this. Thank you guys for returning, or maybe you're just tuning in, you're new to the channel, and thanks for checking me out. I am Satney Jester. I do these streams on Twitch, and then I post them to YouTube. If you guys like what you see, I urge you to subscribe to the Twitch, to the YouTube, and blah blah blah. I'm more interested in having a conversation with you guys down in the comment section about Fallout and the lore and the world and any details that you may be interested in about Fallout. So, even if you're just bored, get in the comments. start talking about your favorite thing about Fallout, or maybe your least favorite thing, or just something neat that you enjoy about it. And I promise to respond to that, whether it be in the Twitch feed, in a chat, or if you're on YouTube, in the comments. If you like what you see, maybe this is your first video with me, I don't know, check out what else I got on the channel. I'm going to try to stream more often, but again, like I said, I have to prioritize like 6 other things above this. So any support at all is going to keep me going. I think it was like 2 or 3 regular viewers a year ago, you know, when I was doing this, that just, it kept me wanting to do it. But yeah, no, with the news about the Fallout stuff and all the news Bethesda release, and they're giving us a prequel for Raven Rock, which we will get to eventually in this game, which that's a big one with the Raven Rock thing for Fallout 76. I am definitely playing through that DLC in Fallout 3 before playing through the prequel in Fallout 76. Although, it may be a case where in 76, you know, depending on how timing works out, it may release before I get to that point in this game. So, either way, I'm definitely ecstatic to do more Fallout. One thing I'm gonna do is on my YouTube, I'm actually gonna make a poll. I'm gonna leave it up for as long as I can. I know if I could still make polls on YouTube. I want to know, and I'll put it on Facebook too, if I remember. I want to know if you guys would have genuine interest in watching a stream of Fallout 76. It's a game that I play more often in my spare time than some other games when I do get some time to sit down and play. But I've thought about doing it for a while. I just wasn't sure if that would be something that people would be interested in. 76 kind of has a stigma in the community, rightfully so, mind you. It's not exactly what I wanted out of a multiplayer Fallout. It's definitely turned into more of a cash cow, which, whatever, it happens, you know, but it's not a fucking mobile game. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I would love to play more Fallout in general for you guys. I've also thought about maybe a less stressful thing, because playthroughs, it's not, stressful's the wrong word, but when you do a playthrough, you know, you want to kind of try to keep it going and have some kind of a routine with it. I have thought about, when I'm bored and able and have an hour to spare, just kind of doing these character journey playthroughs where I lay out who the character is, what his goal is, and beating the game isn't necessarily the goal of that character, but accomplishing everything that this character has to accomplish is. So, less of a completionist and more of an accomplishment run, I guess. But those are some ideas that I have that I'm interested in doing going forward. So you may see some of that in the future if I can find some spare time. Otherwise, anytime that I can squeeze it in, I'm going to try to give you guys at least an hour and a half of Fallout 3 until we complete it. I'm going to try to do it as often as possible and get those videos on YouTube for you guys to watch, maybe make some more shorts. I know the shorts on the YouTube did really, really well for a while, and I'm sure right now with all of the Fallout news, oh my gosh. But I don't make any money off of any of my platforms, and I'm not asking for any money. My goal is to have conversations with you guys about Fallout. I get amped up about it. I get excited about it. Fallout in general is the coolest thing that's ever existed. So, that's all the time that I have. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, whatever day it is. I think when I'm recording this right now, it is a Friday. July 24th. So, anyway, I'm getting all sidetracked in my head. It's just been a while, man. I miss you guys. I miss doing this, and I'm happy to be back. I can't wait to do more. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we will resume Fallout 3 Mothership Zeta. Take care. Peace out. I'll see you guys out in the wasteland.